Untitled Strength. Today I'm going to give you guys 2 exercises that you can start implementing in your program that develop speed, will help you get faster. So it should be noted before we get started that these exercises by themselves will not get you faster. The only way really to get faster is to run fast with good technique. However, if you have a low training age or even a high training age, these implemented in your program will help you get faster or help facilitate the training that you need to do to get faster and support yourself, support all the muscles around it, so then you can stay a little bit more injury free. So with sprinting being a very posterior heavy exercise or action, we start off with the Romanian deadlift. So the way I've broken this down for 2 exercises, it's very hard to break it down into 2, but I thought I'd make it simple, is we've got one to develop essentially like the engine, the motor. So that's where we'll be doing a lot of our strength work in the Romanian deadlift, as it targets a lot of the posterior chain, the glutes, the hamstrings. It really strengthens the tendons to the actions we want, so you can get a bit more injury resilient. But we're really developing the motor here, so how much force are we able to direct in the direction that we're sprinting. So that's the foundation that we build upon, so then we can express that force. So for me, Romanian deadlift is a big one. I use it in all my programs with my athletes. Number 2 is a trap bar jump. So a trap bar jump, for me, it's a big bang for buck. I do like Olympic lifting derivatives. However, for lower training age and guys that haven't done it, you can get a lot out of trap bar jumps to start with, and all their variations. So you can vary trap bar jumps depending on what you're looking to focus on. So essentially here for us, my second exercise, I'm looking at expressing force fast, so that power aspect. So what can we get out of the weight room is more that force side of our training spectrum. So here we're looking at a rate of force development. So how fast can I develop force? So I've built that all up with my RDLs and our other strength training movements. So now I need to think about how fast can I produce that force. And a short amount of time, more force, less time, means we move faster. So trap bar jumps is a big one because we can really target, again, that posterior chain and overcome a lot of weight there. So I like to do the pause at the knee, in the hang, some drop catches from the floor, really depending on what phase we're in, but we can really vary these to get the most out of our training. So if we were going to do sets and reps, realistically with our Romanian deadlift, it's very variable. We can go anywhere with that, all the way down to like some hypertrophy, muscular endurance sort of training, all the way up to our max strength. So depending on the time of the season, if I'm using it in this context, I'd be doing more of our strength end, so more of like a 4 to 5 sets of 4 to 5 reps for a weight of 75 to 85% of your 1 rep max. So really pushing the envelope with our strength stimulus. And then with the trap bar jumps, less is more. We want to keep the reps quality. So looking at 3 to 4 sets of 3 to 5 reps, keeping the weight relatively light and moving as fast as we can with our trap bar jumps. So if you don't have those in your training already, make sure we include them. And a big tip would be to reduce the amount of exercise you're using and focus on the exercise that actually make change in your training. Cheers, guys.